Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down, he wants to pressure you, he wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, leading, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that.
He's going guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle is tight. Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, just back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
Absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn. Oh, good defense. Yes.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Right in the mouth.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Side control now.
That was a slick transition. There it is, now he's running him out.
Posturing up now.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes for the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all the way to his opponent. He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out!
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
10 seconds now to go in the round. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Round two next.
You're being controlled on the ground here. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get takedowns.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Dvalishvili's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Umar Nurmagomedov gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Big double leg, double change. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Nurmagomedov. 1 minute to go in the round. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Dvalishvili. 2.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for you. To stay on the outside, pump him with the jab.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be... Oh! This could be it!
Nice transition.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Oh, he got to the spot.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Going for an arm bar now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, and there it is. With only a matter of time, that ground strike has cut him open.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Dvalishvili's back in half guard.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position.
Oh, huge elbow! All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Single leg takedown is good. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Dvalishvili's looking for that arm triangle.
Down tight, there it is. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
It's the elbow there.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. This is where he wants to be.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
Great submission defense.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Oh, nice.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Spinning blood fist! There's that entertaining scrap so far.
Keep on those takedowns. You're a little slow. You're on your heels. We've got to get on our toes now. We have to stay long. Remember, pump that jab.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Nice leg kick there by Dvalishvili.
There it is. Right back on his legs.
Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish the takedown at all.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. Trying to pinch his technique. Oh, man, that was slick.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Let's work.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Nice defense.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Dvalishvili's going for a choke. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Stand this up. You need to work.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful way of submission defense, not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
His opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Oh, landed some big shots too.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-47. 49-46, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov!
All right, so there it is. Bruce Buffer makes it official. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion. Seems like everything he said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight.
He was so confident that he was going to get the job done. This was one of the best performances in a